Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. The NYSE seeks to list Grayscale Crypto Index ETF. Now, recently, Grayscale did decide to include XRP back into their crypto index, and now we're seeing more developments from traditional finance. The NYSE is now seeking to list the Grayscale Crypto Index ETF. The proposed ETF holds a diverse basket of cryptos, including altcoins, of course. Check this out, guys. NYSE ARCA, Securities Exchange, asking U.S. regulators for permission to list a Grayscale exchange-traded fund holding a diverse basket of spot cryptocurrencies, according to their October 29th filing. The Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund, which was created in 2018 but is not yet exchange-traded, holds a crypto index portfolio comprising of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and many other cryptocurrencies. It currently holds approximately $565 million in assets under management, according to Grayscale's website. And you guys can see down here just a summary of the fund. 76.5% holdings in Bitcoin, followed up by 16.88% in Ethereum, 4.46% in Solana, only 1.58% in XRP, but then the list goes down from there. So AVAX, 0.58%, and that's just the top 5 holdings. I do believe they hold some other cryptos as well. Grayscale's fund, though, is unique among proposed index ETFs in tracking a basket containing alternative cryptocurrencies. The fund tracks CoinDesk's Large Cap Select Index and holds a total of 5 different crypto assets. Okay, so it is only the 5 there. Industry analysts say crypto index ETFs are the next big focus for issuers after ETFs holding Bitcoin and Ethereum listed in January and July, respectively. And if you guys didn't catch the video I did this morning, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. If you guys do go and click on that link and watch that video, I do want you to pay attention specifically to Matt Hugin and what he was saying in a video clip near the beginning of the video with regards to altcoins, Bitcoin, and the trajectory, the landscape of where we could see this go, hopefully in the United States, depending on which president gets elected, and ultimately over the long term. He says it kind of doesn't even matter. Anyway, check out that video if you guys are interested, because this, guys, this is the future of cryptocurrency in a lot of ways. Well, the trading of crypto, of course, there's the real world utility, but trading crypto in a spec market is also, well, it's what I'm here for today. And for more information on what I'm doing this bull run, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for all my picks and the decisions I'm going to be making. Considering this is my 3rd bull run, I've learned a lot from the first 2. I've made some mistakes in the past. I've made some good trades too in the past. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but I've opened up my portfolio for all my Patreon subscribers to see. I've got the $15,000 plus portfolio. We're going to discuss more this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those Patreon subscribers, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A session. Again, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It's only one tier. It's only $5 a month. So check it out if you guys are interested. But like I said, the spec market is one thing. The real world utility is going to be something different. And, the hope is the two do come closer together moving forward into 2025. Now, Chad posted this with regards to the Grayscale XRP portion of the fund. The XRP fund has again nearly doubled in assets under management since September 27th. So that's only about a month ago, guys. And check this out, a doubling as of October the 29th. We are now seeing it sitting at about $2.2 million. It was only around $1.2 million about a month ago. So guys, that is showing more strength for XRP, or rather the XRP portion. The NAV per share was only about $11.84 at the time. That was as of September the 26th. And now, guys, we're seeing it sitting at $19.92 XRP per share. So huge news for the Grayscale ETF. And I mean, you can only imagine once we do get into that euphoria phase in 2025, how that is going to continue to grow. Now, 2025, as exciting as it is going to be, some analysts, some doom and gloomers are suggesting that the Great Reset is going to happen in and amongst this time. And this could be, the time when we see that real world utility kind of get coupled with the FOMO of the spec market. The market sniper here pointing this out: prepare for financial chaos. I just wanted to play you guys this 1-minute clip. Interesting perspective here. Listen to this.
This is 2 minutes to midnight, friends. You've seen the other guys say 2026, you can't survive beyond that in terms of debt, demographics, issuance rates, everything else. It is a debt-based issue. Ignore the people that say there's a shortage of treasuries. There's never been more treasuries available, and they're coming thicker and faster at an ever more rapid rate. You need to protect yourself from quasi mindset with a little bit too clever voodoo stuff. If there's a liquidity crisis, there will be a liquidity crisis, the dollar will go up, the rates will go up, and what you'll have is a spike, and you'll potentially have debtor nations battle to make payments. But let me tell you, in the end, the gold will be winning out over all of them. That is the key focus that will happen, and only if the rates surge on a disorganized descent in the debt valuations will you have a disorderly rate spike. Technically playing to avoid that, but at some point they're going to let their crisis happen, and that's how all the banks go down, the whole systems go down, your ATMs won't spit cash, your balances in your banks might go zero. That could be pretty interesting times. Make sure you have food, make sure you have water.
Make sure you are prepared on top of that food and water. But this is the doom and gloom scenario. I mean, the worst case scenario, banks go to zero, keep an operational balance. I've been telling my my YouTube viewers this for a while, that, I keep just an operational balance in my bank account. I do not keep large quantities of dollars in my bank account for this exact reason. I keep enough to pay my bills, and I invest the rest. Also, precious metals, gold, silver, that could be, it could be a strategic move moving forward. At this point, gold has already hit some new highs. But guys, the market sniper isn't the only one saying this. Frank Giustra also did an interview with Daniela Cambone. A global monetary reset is the only solution for the U.S. debt crisis. Without it, the problem will keep escalating towards a full-blown crisis. Listen to this.
As I told you 2 years ago, this is going to require a reset, a global monetary system reset, okay? Until that happens, this problem is just going to get worse and worse and worse. And eventually it will lead to a crisis. And that's the only way I think a reset is possible, is that you continue to do what they're doing right now until the game stops. And then some event, as always happens, or it is, an event will take place that will create a US dollar or US dollar euro crisis. And when people start to really lose faith in the American dollar because of all the printing that's taking place, the debt is out of control. Some event could be the collapse of a major financial institution, another global pandemic, a war, a big global war, something that causes a crisis in the dollar. And that's the only way that we're going to get people focused on. Either it's going to happen one of two ways. Either you're going to have a sort of Bretton Woods type agreement amongst nations, so everybody gets together, like much they did after the end of World War II, or just before the end of World War II, to create a new monetary system, or there has to be a conflict. So if it's not done by consensus, it will be done through conflict. Sadly, most times in history, if you study the last 500 years, when this happens, and it's happened many times, it's only through conflict that you get a new system. And that's, in today's age of nuclear age, that's a really scary scenario. Because the U.S. will go down fighting. I don't think the U.S. is going to voluntarily say, okay, we're no longer the global reserve currency. Go ahead, create something new, and we'll be okay with it.
So the U.S. is going to go down fighting. And in the meantime, we have to prepare ourselves. I know crypto regulation, in the United States specifically, that is crucial. That is quintessential. I mean, all we can do right now is to prepare ourselves. And I mean, we've kind of inadvertently been doing this through the spec market. Some of the coins I hold are utility coins. Obviously, some of them I'm trading for pure profit this bull run. And all those details are available at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for my Patreon subscribers. Because sometimes meme coins can pay very, very well, guys. And just full disclosure, I'm not invested in memes exclusively. But, the real world utility for the long term, of course, this is part of the strategy. Ripple partner Thunes and Circle have partnered to ease cross-border payments with a stablecoin. Now, we've been hearing a lot more from Ripple partner Thunes as of late. Global money movement network Thunes has teamed up with the stablecoin issuer Circle for faster cross-border transactions. This collaboration aims to revolutionize stablecoin liquidity management, enabling Thunes' direct global network members to fund and execute cross-border payments using USDC. This integration will facilitate transfers within seconds throughout the week. Circle co-founder and CEO Jeremy Allaire said Circle's collaboration with Thunes demonstrates the transformative power of digital dollars to enable secure, transparent money movement at the speed of the internet. USDC makes seamless cross-border transactions easier for companies and individuals, unlocking new economic opportunities and reducing friction in global financial transactions. And because Thunes is a Ripple partner, chances are that for their customers, they will likely be using an XRPL component. Of course, all these networks are interoperable. So, at the end of the day, it's going to be up to the, it's going to be about which corridors are more efficient, most efficient for their, for the customer. And at that point, it chooses whatever cryptocurrency that is. In the case of people leveraging the XRP ledger, it's generally XRP for exotic corridors, for low liquidity corridors. Although some people, I guess, do want to be paid in a stablecoin. So it's looking as though Thunes is deciding to partner with Circle for that exact reason. And I'm sure USDC won't be the only stablecoin that they use. I'm curious to see how the landscape is going to look when the RLUSD is released, if Ripple is going to incentivize their partners to start using it in some way. Anyway, gonna keep my eye on that. XRP Crypto Wolf bringing this to our attention too. Ripple targets $20 trillion custody market in major adoption push. That's right, guys. Check this out. In a bold move, Ripple has unveiled a comprehensive guide aimed at navigating the burgeoning $20 trillion custody market. This strategic initiative marks a significant milestone for Ripple as it seeks to expand its influence and capabilities in the rapidly evolving financial landscape. And so you can see down here, they just, from the official Ripple Twitter handle, they did just release this Insights blog a couple of days ago, how banks can tap into the digital asset opportunity. And they have a quick guide down here with a study that does suggest 64% of retail investors already hold digital assets, while another 69% plan to increase investment over the next 2 to 3 years. Overall, up 10% of all financial assets are expected to be tokenized by the year 2030. So even at 10% by the year 2030, that's still a very small portion of what we'll eventually see probably moving forward. And this is probably a conservative estimate. I would assume that we're going to see, well, I mean, you got to think of all financial assets, first of all, and how much 10% is. That is a humongous amount just to begin with. So there's tons of room for that number to grow as well. For financial institutions eager to carve out their share of the market, leveraging a highly secure bank-grade solution for accessing and managing digital assets is a must. So enter Ripple and their solution. Of course, Ripple has decided to diversify. Banks can also use Ripple Custody, for example, to ensure their services are compliant with stringent regulatory frameworks across regions. For example, in jurisdictions like Hong Kong and Japan, recent government regulations now require providers to keep a certain percentage of customer assets in cold storage. So, Ripple keeping tabs on what all these requirements are, obviously regulatory compliant throughout, and also opening businesses like Ripple Custody, for example. Their purchase of Medico was obviously a very strategic one last year, or was it a year and a half ago now? So yeah, guys, we are seeing, a new burgeoning opportunity. This, this concept of the Bank of Ripple. I've done several videos on this, discussing different angles over the years of how Ripple themselves, the company, is slowly but surely taking on the role of traditional banks. I'll see if I can find a more recent video that I did, and I will link one up here in the top right-hand corner. Anyway, wanted to thank XRP Crypto Wolf for bringing that to our attention. But guys, this was the biggie. Holy crap, from Kyle Chassé here on Twitter. U.S. Treasury drops a 17-page bombshell report on digital assets and tokenization. So is it a coincidence that, Ripple is also discussing tokenization and how banks can tap into this digital asset opportunity? On top of that, Francis Hunt, the market sniper, he did also say how Treasury bonds are not going down, they're going up. If you guys caught that from this clip, again, I will link all the resources in the description of the video, as I always do. But this just did come out, okay? Digital assets in the Treasury market. Here's a presentation, October 2024, so brand new. Trends in digital asset growth and usage, rapid growth from very low levels, and it outlines how the Treasury sees digital assets and how it plans on implementing them moving forward. So they talk about the usual suspects, Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as stablecoins. To date, household and industry adoption of cryptocurrency has been limited to holding digital assets for investment purposes. But guys, in this report, they talk about tokenizing. So efforts of using DLT technology to develop applications and improve the legacy financial market clearing and settlement infrastructure as just one example there. There's a lot to go over here, guys. I will link this in the description for you. What are stablecoins and why are they growing, for example? Growth in stablecoins has resulted in a modest increase in demand for short-dated treasuries. Rapid growth and massive volatility might lead to future hedging and need to flight to quality demand for treasuries. So a lot of interesting aspects to this. And so look here, all the different options here for tokenization, what they can tokenize theoretically: treasuries, bonds, equities, house, CREs, art, and other assets. So even getting into the art world here, NFTs obviously are going to be part of that. Tokenized housing, tokenize equities, tokenize bonds, tokenize treasuries. So essentially, this is how it's going to happen. What is tokenization? A broader overview. And note, guys, they continuously mention DLT, distributed ledger technology, and those types of platforms. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention here with regards to this specifically, Crypto Insight UK posting this. This is madness. Imagine seeing this 5 to 10 years ago. It's everything I imagined possible for crypto. I thought it wasn't probable, but took the bet because if it didn't happen, the reward was too big to miss. US Treasury writing about crypto, the perfect macro setup, yet we still aren't breaking out. I still feel short term we do see a pullback. After this, it's moon boots for me, guys. If we don't get the pullback, I will have to wear my caution hat for a while longer. And again, this is why I have a strategy to keep some of my XRP, but also to sell some during this bull run once we do see a surge. And again, for more information on that, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. He goes on to say, I want nothing more than to be screaming bull with you guys, but something still doesn't feel right with me. So he's, we're in this precarious point in time right now where everything seems to be lining up. And, every single year it seems like, oh, we're hearing more and we're hearing more and we're hearing more. This is a big, big announcement. This is the US Treasury Department, and they just put this out, guys, this month. Okay, tokenizing assets. They're talking about DLT technology. This is also from CoinMarketCal. US Treasury says tokenization stablecoins will reshape financial landscape, but urges caution. So they're still taking a bit of a cautious approach on this. This page just gives us a bit more of a summary on what that broader report was establishing. So stablecoins and associated risks. Here they do talk about Tether and how, we should be careful of certain stablecoins like Tether because of, well, all the typical reasons. Again, I'll link all this in the description of the video for you. But guys, need I remind you, when it comes to the US Treasury, there is a connection through Ripple and OpenEden. Remember this back from August of 2024. Ripple and OpenEden to launch tokenized US Treasury bills on the XRP ledger. So, when we go back here and we look and we see tokens can be issued in native form on the DLT platform, or they can be digital representations of existing assets. Again, that was just one instance where they talked about the DLT platform. I think DLT, I think RippleNet. I'm putting together the connections. Again, from August of 2024, Ripple, a provider of enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, has partnered with OpenEden, a tokenized platform, to introduce tokenized US Treasury bills. So exactly what the US Treasury issues, okay? US Treasury bills on the XRP ledger. This initiative makes short-term US government debt available in tokenized form on the blockchain. Boom goes the dynamite. I also wanted to bring this up too from Cowboy Crypto regarding this same story. Tokenized treasuries allow for more streamlined atomic settlement where all parts of a transaction involving treasuries settle simultaneously across all parties, reducing the risk of settlement failure. So this is, again, directly from that U.S. Treasury's report. They mention here specifically atomic settlement. And for those of you guys who are not familiar with what that is, atomic settlement is a transaction process that involves the simultaneous and instant exchange of assets or funds between parties. Basically, it is what the XRP ledger has been created to do, and it's what XRP has been created to do, or was created to do. It's a blockchain-based process that's similar to delivery versus payment. It is efficient, it reduces risk, and guys, it promotes real-time settlement. Real-time settlement through the XRP ledger. Well, the US Treasury has mentioned it here, and we know Ripple has already partnered with OpenEden to tokenize US Treasury bills on the XRP ledger. Maybe Grayscale has the ability to read the tea leaves, deciding that, XRP should be part of this basket. Don't forget, they only just recently added this, and it was about a year after we finally got clarity that XRP was not a security, so they did not add it right away. This, to me, though, does suggest that something is going to be coming from the crypto market very, very soon, something more than a spec run, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.